Okay, Edie, ding, round two. Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and I'm going to cut. I just got finished cutting the lenses for your Pradas. Yes, I calibrated the equipment so it'll go quicker this time. Let's go ahead and cut your Giorgio Armanis, and look at that. I know it happens to some frames at a certain age, but hey, let me stop that flapping around. Take my screwdriver, tighten that up a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go, there we go. Now this has nothing to do with how it fits you. That hinge right there, this is your closet door. This has nothing to do with your clothes from high school fitting you. The curvature behind the ear, this is what makes a frame stay on. This one, it may fit just from pressing it on the sides, but I'm just stopping that from flapping around while I'm working on it. So, I've got your Giorgio Armani, made in Italy. This is model number GA53, is that it? Can I see that? 53S, color 086 in the 58 eye size. I don't know if my GoPro camera is good enough to show you that. You do have the GA on there for Giorgio Armani, and I'm going to pop out your original sunglass lenses, if it'll come out. There we go. I do want to clean the inside of the frame, just to make sure there's no debris that could be in there. And I'm going to put it into the tracing element of my Santinelli edger. It may like it, it may not. This might have too much curvature. I might have to trace the lenses individually. Let's just see. The stylus, nope, it's going around. It's tracing the shape of the right lens, then it's going to move over and trace the shape of the left. Where? At freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everybody loves a bargain. And I'm slamming the door. Everyone loves a bargain, and no one is disappointed with quality. You're only disappointed with the guy who cuts your lenses, but hey, they don't have a new technology for that, do they? No, you're stuck with me. Okay, so let me pull up the shape of your lens onto the computer. Let me put in your pupillary distance of 73. Come on, where's 73? There we are. And this is being cut for a plastic frame. So I'm going to take your lenses, your right lens. Wait, which is your right lens? This is your right lens. Keep your eye on the right lens. I'm going to set it down here. And which one is it? Which one is it? All right, Edie, you keeping track? You keeping track? Which one is it? Where's the right lens? All right, let's use this one. I'm gonna put it in here. They're all the right lens. They're all the left lens. You're the same in both eyes. That's how you can tell them apart, which is actually rare, because usually eye prescriptions are muscular related, and we are. As we age, you have 6 eye muscles, and they all get weaker, just like every muscle in your body gets weaker as we age. And I'm right-handed, so my right arm is stronger than my left, and that usually goes true for other muscles, but you are the same in both eyes. So I've got to put a double-sided adhesive sticker. This block, which I used to cut your other lenses, needs to be stuck onto this lens. So this double-sided sticker, the black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick that onto the block, pull it away, and I've got an optical crosshairs. I've got a vertical and a horizontal meridian, and I want to put that red dot dead center of those crosshairs. Hopefully you can see that. Let me do the same thing for your left lens. Put that in there, put the sticker on there, and since you're the same in both eyes, it doesn't matter if it's left or right. Get away from me, get away from me, you freeloader. Sorry, there was something flying around the lab here. So I'm putting the lens into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I don't know the machine well enough to call it Chuck. How about Charlie? Can I call it Charlie? So the calipers are coming down and it's tracing the back surface, the concave surface. And that's not necessarily the back surface. Concave just means it's curved that way. Convex is curved this way. The way I remember that in school, you could climb into a cave if there was an opening, but if it was like this, it was quite vexing to try and climb in it. So that's the convex side. The cutting wheel is down here on the bottom left. That's going to grind away your lens material, and this wheel in the center is what's going to put the bevel on the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. Round and round it goes. Where's my magnifier? Let's see what this model number is. It is Giorgio Armani 53/S. The S stands for sunglasses. Color 086 and the 58 eye size. Made in Italy. Just like my Italian Santanelli. My Santanelli edger. Old Giorgio. He's made some beautiful, beautiful glasses over the years, and you've got a very well-made pair. These things should last you long after I have retired, which will be in 60 years, if not sooner. And I just want to give a shout out to Greenwood, South Carolina. I am your neighbor here in Durham, North Carolina. We're only a few hours apart. So when I put these in the mail, there's a very good chance you will get these within 24 hours. Worst case scenario, 2 days. Because I can pretty much get any package from the East Coast out to California in 3 days. I hear a lot of people bashing the post office, but when I started shipping, I'm just amazed at how efficient they are. Only one package has gotten lost. Poor guy, and he was in California. But that's the nice thing about the tracking numbers. You can see it was just stuck. Somehow it got lost at the post office in his hometown. Of course, he's blaming me. Everyone gets pictures of when I ship. They get the tracking number. They get all that. They can go online and see. But I can't blame them. You pay for something and it doesn't come, you think it's my fault. And I can live with that. The innocent have nothing to fear. So what I'm doing now is putting on what's known as the safety bevel. I just want to remove any rough edges that you have around the edge of your lens. Get all that smoothed out, and let's go ahead and get this mounted into your frame. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner using my thumbs. Oh, that's not even close. Let me take it down some more. And I even calibrated. Girl, you just want to work me tonight. I don't know what it is. It's alright. I like the pain. You trying to put a hurting on me, but I likes the pain. Can I have some more, please? So it's going to go back over to the bevel wheel and go round and round until little by little I'm going to take a little bit off each time until it is the correct size. That is the nice thing about being the owner of my company. I cut every pair of lenses that goes out the door. I control every aspect of quality control, and I will never ship anything that is subpar. If it's got my name on there, it's gonna be dead on. Not only do I aim for the center, for the bullseye, I'm aiming for the center of the bullseye. If I don't hit the center, I get irate. You want a perfectionist. You see me joke around in all my videos. I take my work very seriously. I just don't take myself very seriously. When you're as good as me, you can joke around. Because I've got the credibility to back it up. It's the fakers out there who have to play very, very professional. Because they are going to have to fool some people into doing business with them. As a total stranger, you have trusted me to cut their prescription lenses for your glasses, and I'm never going to let that trust down. I'm never going to get this lens small enough to fit in there either. So again, let me take it down some more. And I'll calibrate my machine again after I cut this lens. So back to the grindstone. But I ain't gonna keep my nose on it. I put my finger on it. Alright, I shouldn't even joke. For any kids who are watching at home, it is not a good idea to put your finger around moving equipment. That's why I suggest 2 fingers. You can tell I don't have kids. I give bad advice. That's how I can work 100 hours a week, 7 days a week. I work a minimum of 15 hours a day, Monday through Friday. From 8 to 11 is what I say, but I usually start before 8. And several nights during the week. Twice last week I finished my last email at 11:36. What's the chance of that twice in 1 week to finish at 11:36? So a couple 15-and-a-half-hour days. And of course I cut back to 12 hours a day on the weekends just so I can have dinner with my loving wife. That's right, honey, I'm talking about you. So back to the handstone. Before I started this venture, I had to get permission from her, because we used to take weekend trips just about anywhere, put the top down in the convertible and go driving. But not no mo. I got to work. So, because she wants a new pair of shoes. So come on, Edie, send me some more glasses so I can buy her some new shoes. Is it gonna fit? Is it gonna fit? No. Let me take some more off. You killing me. I'm never gonna get home tonight. And I still have to go and upload the videos onto YouTube. I got to get everything packed and shipped and get all this. You were saving this just to send to me. Wrap myself in this. Actually, this stuff is great. I keep this stuff around because when I have parents with young kids in, and the kids just do not like being in a doctor's office, so I keep this around so they can sit there and squirm and play with it and do all this stuff. And it buys mommy and daddy just enough time so they can get a new pair of glasses without the kids getting in trouble for trying to show out at a doctor's office. Parents are embarrassed when their kids show out. They were showing up, get a whooping while they're here. And I just smile. I'm just glad it's not me getting a whooping. I got my fair share of them. I was the youngest. I'm the baby of the family. My older brothers and sisters used to put me up to stuff. Lord have mercy. And of course I got blamed for everything from them because they were older and smarter than me. It was little Matthew. He did it. They talked me into throwing some chocolate pudding on the walls of the dining room when I was 5 years old. And you know what? My mother to this day still will not let me forget it. What is the statute of limitations on chocolate pudding being thrown on walls? I was only 5. Mom, cut me some slack. Alright, so again, I'm tucking into the outside corner, push down the edges. Finally, it snaps in. So let me go ahead and flip over to the left side and hit start. Oops, see, I didn't hit the left side. The computer is smarter than me. So, this time the calipers are going to drop down and it's going to trace the left side of your frame to make sure it is large enough to fit. And then it's going to move over and trace the front side of the lens. All the while measuring the thickness to know exactly where to place the bevel so it fits inside the frame and you have no edge thickness with your prescription in any of these frames. This Prada, none of the lenses are sticking out of the edges. That's the quality craftsmanship you will get from me. That's why I can joke around, because you know I'm going to back it up. And Edie, I don't know why you made me so playful. If you watch some of my videos, I'm serious, I'm boring, I'm just trying to get the work done. But since we neighbors and all, and we've corresponded with a few emails, which is always nice. After being in retail for so long, you know, I'm very much a people person, but I don't get that opportunity to make that connection with so many online sales. In fact, I usually just ship. I never hear back from people. Although, speaking of which, Edie, I'm going to send you instructions, and of course I'm going to send you a cleaning cloth, one of my cleaning cloths, so you can clean all your lenses, with instructions on how to care for your case and your cleaning cloths, so it'll last you for years. But I also send out a photo request because years ago when my patients came to pick up their prescription glasses, I would take their picture because I'm proud of the work that I do. Plus I love photography, so I was combining all my interests. And I have several digital picture frames, and it's turned out to be a wonderful experience for everyone involved, especially if I have to do a repair or adjustment. People like looking at the digital picture frames to see all the different glasses I've sold over the years and all the smiling faces wearing them. And of course, everyone wants to see if they recognize someone from town or work or wherever. And so I'm going to send out a photo request for you to take your selfie and send it to me so I can put it on my website. It helps me identify with everyone that I've helped restore their vision to. You don't have to, I'm just asking. But you know you're going to look cute with one of these pairs on. You know you are, girl. You want to send me your picture. That way you can tell everyone you're an Armani model on a website. You're a Prada model. A Gloria Vanderbilt model. So let's dry your lens off. Back to the hand stub real quick. Back to smoothing off those rough edges. Back to drying all that stuff off. Back to popping this in here. Oops, I hit a button with my elbow. Stop, 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 stop. Stop. Nobody listens to me. Nobody. Yeah, let's open that back up. So again, I've tucked it in at the outside corner. Push down at the, oops, it's still alive. It's still alive. Push down at the corners until it still don't want to pop in. All right, one more time. One more touch-up cut. What kind of mojo have you put on me? You got a little voodoo doll down there with my picture on it? I'm starting to believe that you do. No one has ever worked me this hard before. But it's alright. I love me some hard work. I am the hardest working man in the optical industry. Work 7 days a week, minimum of 100 hours a week, and sometimes more. And Edie, I also want to thank you for being patient with me while my website is under construction. I paid a friend of mine a whole bunch of cash to build me a new website months ago. Didn't get a contract, didn't get a receipt, because I've known this guy for 20 years and he still doesn't have it finished. Can you imagine how busy I'm going to be once the website does go live? And today is Wednesday. I'm told next Monday. Of course, he tells me Monday every week, like I believe him. And I can't cuss him out because you can't cuss out the barber before the haircut. He lives in New York and it's got all my cash, so I have to play along and be real nice and be supportive. And every time he says he has a problem with some type of code, I have to be understanding and sympathetic. But I need someone to go up to New York and tell him, please hurry up, or give me all my money back. Okay, so let me tuck this in at the outside corner, push down with my thumbs. Come on, you know you want to go, and you're almost there. There we go. You're in. You're in. In like Flynn. Pull that sticker off. Of course, I know your prescription on both eyes. It can't be cut wrong, but your pupillary distance is 73. So I'm going to put my PD stick on one lens, moving it over, and we're measuring 73. So that is cut perfectly too.